The Frames Per Second podcast. Welcome, everybody, to the Frames Per Second podcast. My name is Kenneth Beans. Joining me on the show is Mike, Spike, and Nick.
What's going on?
Yep, Nick is here, and we are talking about Hitch, of all things. Which, you know, it probably wouldn't surprise some of you guys that Nick is here for this.
Don't say it like that.
But I do want some background on how in the hell I know you mentioned it we were talking before we started recording that you mentioned this was better. This was better than 40-year-old version and is in the top 5 of like rom-coms.
All time?
We actually looked it up. It was actually ranked high.
It is ranked high, but I'm saying like...
We were saying top, was it 5? Or
I
was it
can't
10?
remember the exact number. Top 10,
I was
maybe?
saying it should be considered when you're doing a list
I
of
can say it's arguably top.
Yeah, when you're doing rom-coms, this definitely should be
It's up there. It should at least be mentioned.
Yeah, you got to
as
talk
one
about
of
this.
the top ones.
Mike, you don't watch rom-coms, though. You probably don't like 5 rom-coms. Nice.
You don't like
I couldn't
5?
even name 5.
See?
Yeah, I don't think
You imagine Mike looking at Pretty
your
Woman.
girl dragged you to stuff, so you
My
don't
girl don't
watch
drag me
stuff.
no shit like that.
he said I wear the pants about like shit.
No,
she don't
no.
drag me to shit.
We share hands, but I would be sooner to watch a rom-com than she would. She won't even watch certain horror movies.
Well, I'm
because
just
they're
talking about
dramatic.
just in the lifespan of your dating career.
I don't think I've ever dated a woman that was really into rom-coms.
Okay. All right.
The only person I know that's really into rom-coms is Rod.
and women.
That's the only
I don't know
one
any
we
women that, man, y'all foul as hell, man. Big Rod, I ain't say it like that, bro.
And he trying to masculine him up.
Call it Big Rod. Hey, Big Rod. Hey, Big Rod. I ain't say it like that, bro.
Oh, man. But yeah, 2005, American rom-com directed by Andy Tennant with Will Smith and Eva Mendes, Kevin James, and Amber Valletta. It was written by Kevin Bish, which features B-I-S-C-H. I don't know who that is, but which I know y'all be mad we don't know who certain people are. But
I saw that comment. If y'all don't get out of
That's
here,
all I'm like, bro. Get the
bullshit.
fuck up out of here. Everybody trying to hear that shit.
For real. Fucking nerds.
but
Oh.
That's the reason we were doing it, too.
Oh, they gonna be mad about that shit too.
It's been 20 years.
look,
Actually,
I was
you guys.
looking at
Right,
notes. I
right.
thought I was looking for like something.
Oh, you guys don't know anything. God.
Yeah.
I get the back. I let them know we were supposed to be doing highest to lowest, but it wasn't
Oh,
in
yeah.
theaters for us to watch. So we try to.
That
record
was
the
fucked up.
anniversary.
It is fucked up.
That's crazy. Denzel Spike can't get a fucking theatrical run.
That's their fault. Spike agreed to it.
He probably agreed to the streaming shit, but he ain't agreed to like 2 weeks outside.
I think Skydance just gave him more money than he was going to get anywhere else.
He probably right though.
Yeah.
It's Denzel.
That's what I'm thinking. This is one of his last few
But they're
years.
not even promoting the thing heavy like that.
He
I
was
saw
on
B talking
ESPN and all
about
that
it.
shit. They was promoting.
Yeah, he been on all the podcasts.
Yeah.
He been on Bill Simmons. He's on is it Warrior Mall? He's sitting down with
I mean, I
somebody
saw
else, too.
all of
Like, he
those
on
clips, but B was saying that the fact that people don't even know about it, they're just seeing the clips. They don't even know
Right.
the fact that there's a movie. Like, I didn't even know that they were even doing a movie until y'all started bringing it up a couple
Me
weeks
either.
ago.
Me either.
So
And I
something
love
happened.
Spike Lee, so.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be. Well, anyway,
Damn.
you think it's gonna be good, Mike?
I don't know. It's Spike Lee.
It's 50-50 chance with Spike Lee.
I don't
Right
think
now?
Denzel's going to jump on a whack project just because it's Spike Lee.
He might.
He's not going to hurt his legacy. Why would he do that?
I mean, I think he could do it just out of love for Spike Lee.
Has he ever done anything that seems like this is a shitty movie? Why did Denzel do this?
Man on
Equalizer
Fire
2.
2.
Didn't that make money though?
It did.
Equalizer 3.
That was a good one though.
Really?
Yeah.
I still ain't seen
Yeah.
it.
Which one did you name before that?
I was joking.
Book of Eli?
I said, no, Book of Eli I thought was good.
You ain't like Man on Fire?
Was there a second one?
It was supposed to be, I think. It didn't come out.
I was joking and said Man on Fire 2. Cause
Oh, I like Man on Fire.
I like the original one, but it didn't need to be another one. which they didn't.
Oh, Man on Fire 2.
Yeah,
I don't
was
think
joking.
there is.
Yeah, I
There's
was
not one,
joking.
but they talked about it, I think, around the time.
Yeah, I was trying to look to
somebody
see.
was gonna come back, even though he.
Right.
I ain't gonna spoil it, but yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Anyway, but nevertheless, yeah, we're talking about Hitch, man. Spike, thoughts on this movie? Did you like it?
I like it. It still holds up. Will Smith did a good job. I think the story's good for a rom-com. So yeah, I'm good.
What about you, Nick?
I've always liked it. I think it's interesting. Like, it seems like based on what you said about the director and the writer, it definitely felt like it wasn't meant for a black man to play this role. But Will Smith at this time, he could play anything, and he shows. And Eva Mendes, sexy ass. But I liked it. Yeah. Go ahead, Mike. All right.
Was this your first time watching it?
In full, I'm sure it was. But no, you can keep this. Man, this movie was so fucking
This is a
annoying.
sick movie, Mike.
Yes.
It's 2005,
I don't give a
Honestly,
fuck.
when I rewatched it, I'm like, bro, that's really a simp movie.
This is pathetic. This is pathetic. And the fact that, like, it's just such a fucked up concept for a film. I'm teaching men how to basically
Okay,
lie
I was
to get women. It's
thinking about
corny.
Well, he had integrity, Mike. He
Yeah,
wasn't
he
trying
did.
to show. He was only doing it for the good-hearted men, not
Yes.
the sleazeballs. He showed that in the
How
movie.
does he even know if they're good-hearted, though?
He
Like,
talked to one. Remember, he talked to one of them. They was like,
Vance.
I'm trying to get. I'm
no,
trying
I
to-
got all that, but, like, how does he know that like really nerdy guy, that whatever, like he taught him how to trick the kind of beautiful woman to like fall in love with him? It was like, how do you even know what his intentions are?
Okay, he was a little grimy. Like they did the whole montage at the beginning where he showed the guy with the dog and pretending to get hit by
And he
the car.
stole the woman's dog and then gave it to the guy so he could. That's
Oh.
fucked up, dude.
Did he steal the dog?
Yes.
He borrowed the dog.
The dog ran out the elevator. He grabbed the dog and
Well,
gave it
he
to
didn't steal the dog. The dog just ran away from the owner.
But he into his arms. He took the dog outside and gave it to the dude, and then had him lie by falling on the ground. Like, this is weird. This movie's really weird. I get why Spike likes it though, but this movie is real weird.
Why? Like, why
I don't know. You seem like the type of dude that would do some weird shit like that. That would like go to a bar and totally fucking lies to some woman. Dude. Like, I can
wouldn't.
totally see you doing that
I
shit.
I ain't that invested. I ain't gonna do. I ain't
Damn.
wasting.
You gotta do that.
I was talking to him on the golf course, but Lou was keeping it a bean. He barely want to be there. He's like,
Damn.
Damn.
But nah, y'all can have this. Y'all can. And the fact that he's like, I'm teaching men how to deal with women so they get out of their own way or whatever the fuck he said. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's probably was a fucked up movie in 2005.
Yeah.
It's years later, probably even more fucked up movie now because we moved on and grown as a society. You know, I don't know if something like this would fly in present day. Like there would be a lot of think pieces on it. But
You about to get one.
But overall, man, like I remember watching it at the time. I was like, I don't even know why I even watched this shit because I don't like rom-coms either. So
it was Will Smith, man.
You really think that was it?
He carried this.
He was in that.
He carried
his
this.
time. I think it was between. This is like the end of it though, because I think it was like between 90, like first Bad Boys, all the way up to like 05. He was on a fucking run, like he couldn't miss. I think it ended around this because like right before once 7 pounds hit, that's when it kind of dropped off.
Wasn't this before Bad Boys though?
This was after Bad Boys.
Is he looks younger in this to me.
7
This is
Pounds
after the
was-
first. Yeah, this is after
It's
the
after the
Bad
first
Boys
Bad
2
Boys.
came out
Oh.
like 04 or something like that. So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 Pounds came out in 2008. So
yeah, like once that hit, that's like it drops off. Like,
It was Pursuit of Happiness.
This was at the Shark Tale.
After what?
At the Shark Tale.
yeah, he was
I
on
don't know
fire.
what that is.
And
Shark
I,
Tank,
and
yeah,
iRobot and yeah.
yeah, he had.
But he was still hot on iRobot, wasn't he?
This was,
You know what I'm saying? This is in that run.
Oh, I thought he was saying this was after.
All right, so it was Hitch. After this, it was Hitch, Pursuit of Happiness, I Am Legend, and then Hancock, and that's pretty much where it falls off.
Oh yeah, because Hancock.
Oh, I misunderstood what you said. I got you now. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, but
But now Will Smith could sell anything around this time.
Yeah,
So, like-
not this.
And then you get a little bit later, Nick's movie After.
Oh God,
Yeah,
that's when it was really over.
Yeah, that was when it was really over. But it's not that bad. Like
What?
it was a landing, but it wasn't a breeze land.
What's the name of it?
After
Earth.
oh yeah,
With his
that,
son.
oof.
Nobody saw that movie but
I
Nick.
didn't even see that.
Yeah, no, it's
a lot of people saw it, but they didn't like it.
yeah.
That's what it was. Because it was Jaden Smith. This is Jaden after Karate Kid. and it's Will Smith. They've been waiting for this shit too. It was like Watch the Throne. It was like, that's
fucking
what it's
crazy.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Watch the Throne is hilarious.
But yeah, he's a date doctor, and he coaches men to woo women, and apparently he's good at it.
That
Spike.
sounds like a refurbished pimp, a date doctor. I can get you bitches, only if you're kind-hearted.
Oh God.
How you test that, bro?
I don't know. Y'all didn't think his backstory was tragic? How he
It was a
just-
simp backstory. That's what I'm saying. This is
Yeah,
a
it
this
was.
is a
It was a simp backstory.
a simp
Yeah.
story, bro.
This was
What
weird.
makes this a simp story?
You gotta ask.
I'm asking y'all.
The fact that this dude was looking in the window in the rain, watching his girl make out with this
It was
dude,
a
like,
car.
baby, stop. Why are you doing this
Why
to
you
me?
doing this to me?
Are you kidding? I'm lighting this fucking car on fire.
he was too nice. She
And it
didn't like
was
that.
steamy as hell in there, Mike.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
like
It
a
was.
stouffer.
And even the guy jumped on him. Like,
It's like, you're doing it right now, man.
yeah, I would have snatched his ass out the fucking
my
car.
cinnamon
Don't talk to
apple?
me like that, bro. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I'm Will Smith, I'm whooping that dude's ass.
Yeah.
And then lighting the car on fire.
It was a good backstory, though. It made sense throughout the movie. That's why he was like he was with that scene.
But to the point where he completely transformed who he was into
Yeah,
this
it's
smooth
corny.
guy.
That killed him.
We didn't even-
His whole soul died that day. Like he had to become.
He became a new
He had
man.
to become a new man. He had to.
But he became somebody that knows how to woo women.
Probably studied it a lot.
That's
read
weird,
books
man.
and shit on. You know,
That's-
Tariq
there's
Nasheed
books?
used to write books like this.
Yeah, I know. That's
Well, like
his
how to
claim
get
fame.
women.
Yeah, Tariq Nasheed used to write like
The-
how to
the-
be a Mac,
yeah,
Mackin
the
and stuff
Mac
like that.
something.
Mac
Turn of
1
the Mac.
Mac 101 and shit like that.
Yeah.
This is pathetic.
Because I was always
pathetic.
Mike. I was always told the game is meant to be told, not sold.
That's what
I
they
mean,
say.
sold, not told.
Yeah.
My thing is, why do you need a book like to learn how to talk to women?
People use Chat GPT now.
And
Yeah, losers do. Yes. Fucking losers do that.
not everybody have the game, Mike.
I don't have game at all.
How you get women then?
I talk to them like they're people. That's
weird.
how I talk. That's how I get women.
You said that's weird.
No, I said
it is weird, isn't it? Like they're people. What the
He
fuck?
was like, why are you?
They ain't people.
Nah, honestly, like if you listen more than you speak, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Like if you just listen to them, I know it's a crazy concept, Mike.
No, for me, I'm like, have you met me, Nick? I never listen more than I speak.
No, I'm just saying, like, for me, what it's like if I listen to them more and like let them get their thing out, then you kind of have like follow up questions about what they say.
That's all you got to do.
That's 90% of what it is.
It was-
That's all you have to do.
But wasn't it kind of to a certain degree the premise in this movie to a little bit?
yeah, but he was
he had
promoting
research.
lying.
He
though.
had research on them too, so he knew things about them before that. Like if you would listen, obviously you'll find out.
Right.
But he was speeding up the process so they
Right.
can like not be at least the men would not get into that awkward phase of like what to do next.
What to say
because
or
he
do,
already
yeah.
knew all so much.
So
stuff
being
about it.
manipulative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, he's kind of promoting that the men should lie and pretend they give a fuck. My thing is, if I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about, I'm not going to date you. Why am I here?
Would you feel this way if it was women doing it and they were trying to get men, but they had the same information?
I would think it was lame as fuck, but there wouldn't be the same amount of, I think this is pathetic.
Got it.
Just because as a man and knowing how we are, we're not as open. So they might have to do a little bit more work to like break down what we're saying and all that. And plus there's also not that weird like power dynamic between men and women, like in women's favor. I know I'm talking to the wrong room here, but anyways.
Everybody was looking at him like he had 3 hands.
Right.
What are you talking about?
He had a unison emoji eye roll.
Everybody like, here we go.
Hey, Mike, real talk. When this movie came out, niggas was standing up like, "Hey, finally, we need something like
I
this."
believe it. I believe it.
Where's the app for this? This
It
probably
just all
caused
seemed
dating
weird to
apps.
me. This whole movie just seemed weird to me. It was just like, this just seems like a movie for pathetic men. That's how it felt. This whole movie was for pathetic ass men.
But it was. I mean, it kind of was. It
Right.
Was, but it was trying to
It
repackage.
gave him hope.
It repackaged
gave
it
him
as
hope,
love.
right?
They repackaged
They
it
did.
as like,
They did.
this is like how
that's
you
not
can,
love.
But they did sell it as a love story. And I
Right.
think that's why they used Hitch situation almost as a counter to what was going on with Albert and how he was getting his girl. Even though Hitch he didn't have any background intel, and when he did get it, he fucked that up. The butcher of Cowtails.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
kind of funny actually.
But that's why I think they kind of show those two kind of stories, in parallel with one another.
But let me tell you something. If I was going out with a girl and she did for me what Will Smith did for Eva Mendes, I'm never seeing you again. Because I would think you're a fucking weirdo. You sat around Googling me to the point where you learned my family's name and you learned where my great-grandfather's signature was. On our first date, I don't think that's smooth. I think you're a fucking weirdo.
You don't think that's sweet?
That's too much
Not
for
at
a friend.
all.
That's too much for a friend. First date is like coffee.
Women Google men all the
We going to a
women Google
rooftop
people all the
bar.
time.
Because they feel unsafe.
True.
And if the man was like, I Googled you and found your great-grandfather's name and I know where his signature is at, she has a right to be fearful because you're a fucking weirdo.
Y'all think that's weird or just not being like sweet and kind?
I
And
don't
stuff?
think that's
You know
weird.
what? You know what? I actually let me correct myself because even she called it out as weird in the movie. I think.
That's
she
just like
did.
for a first date. That's too much.
That's
Yeah,
creepy.
Yeah.
Googling them is fine because I would Google a woman before I go out with them just to make sure she's not nuts or whatever. I'm not Googling to figure out who your fucking granddaddy is and all this other weirdo shit.
So what date would the Googling to find that information?
We got to be together for like
I gotta
6
get them
months.
cheeks for at least about 6 to
What
8
even
months.
matters,
It's
though,
Eva
man?
Mendes, bro. Let's
hate you,
not
man.
act like we ain't talking about what we talking about, Mike. I gotta know it's worth it for me to research this motherfucker. Her
Facts,
daddy and
facts.
some more shit. Nigga.
It's not
He did it off the cuff. That was what was weird.
I agree with
He
you.
did it on some stalker, love at first sight type
Yes.
shit. Yeah.
That's what makes it weird. It's the first date.
It was love at first sight, wasn't it?
Nah, that doesn't
Lust.
exist.
Lust at first sight.
That doesn't exist. There's no such thing as love at first sight.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Cause how?
Because how exactly?
You don't even like love is about knowing a person. It ain't about like how you attract.
right.
Only love at first sight. And I'm not in a romantic way. Obviously, it's like with a child. To me, it's like when your
Yeah,
child's
that's
first
Oh well,
born,
yeah.
right?
I
That's the
think
first
that's
thing.
Yeah.
different. Yeah, I think that's different.
Yeah.
But as a
What
person,
cat.
What did you guys think about him slowly kind of turning back into the lame guy he was? Because he kicked her on the jet ski.
Oh,
His
that was
shirt got-
funny.
Why did he
That
dive in
was
the water like that? If y'all remember,
He was trying to save her.
He did this weird goofy ass.
Man, he
joke.
kicked the shit. I was dying.
he
That shit
did.
was funny.
I think that was a good turn though, because it showed that he wasn't perfect. If they had portrayed him throughout this movie as just as suave, I know what to say every time, then it's not realistic. I think this made it more realistic.
What I hate about the movie is that they took out the deleted scene where he met up with the girl that broke his heart by fucking dude in the car.
Cressetta,
Yeah, she
Cressetta,
came.
whatever.
She asked. There's a scene in the movie where like she sees him again at a coffee spot and she tries to get with him again, and he turned her down because he like nah.
I gotta
Was
eat
this
Mendes,
before or
bitch.
after he met Sarah?
I think this is after.
Okay.
After he met her, I think it's after. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah. He just like everything was going wrong with him. Like the shirt got stuck in the car.
The allergy shit.
The allergy
His face
shit
got
was
all puffy.
crazy, bro.
Love will definitely do that. Love will have you fucking up all over the place. So I did think that was kind of cute, but it was also just like, why are you falling in love with her so fast? I know
what
it's
about
a movie, but
what about the Kevin James part of it to y'all?
God?
Well, so this was, I think, the conclusion of his story or their story was interesting.
Yeah.
But I think as it runs counter to Will, like he was having all of the right things to do and say, based on the coaching, from the kissing to the dancing, et cetera, and that wasn't what she wanted, but it was enough for. Well, I think the interesting thing is he was doing all this stuff, but that wasn't what she was seeing this whole time. She was seeing the goofball, the fuck up, But I think he would have never been seen if he didn't do the shock and awe campaign at the in the boardroom meeting or whatever the meeting was. So,
Oh,
Go ahead, Mike.
I don't even know what to say. It all felt weird. This whole movie just felt weird. First of all, I don't know. I've never seen this guy except in that meme, so I didn't know who he was, the chubby dude. But this whole part of like, okay, when you go in the room, make a scene or whatever, and I was just like, what is this? It's like you're teaching this lame ass dude how to lie his way into getting a relationship with this woman that wasn't interested in him to begin with. It just all seems so odd. And I didn't find any of it cute or funny. I think Will's story with Eva Mendes
Was good.
I thought that was cute. And if that was the whole movie, I would have enjoyed this a lot more. The whole part with Albert and the woman, it only ended cute because he finally realized that, oh, she's just as lame as I am. Mm-hmm. You would have known that if you just fucking talked to her and stopped being a fucking dumbass.
He never would have had the confidence to talk to her like that, though. That's what Will gave him.
Will gave him the confidence to talk to her because he told him to lie and pretend.
Hey,
all he had to do is say,
confidence
hey.
is confidence, Mike.
I don't
Whatever
know.
it take for you to get there. I mean, isn't this essentially the same thing they were trying to do with your boy from 40-Year-Old Virgin?
That ain't my boy because I don't like that movie either.
You like that movie, Nick?
I fucking 40 version heavy. That movie is hilarious.
A new movie that just came out with Pedro Pascal, I think, what a girl is doing.
The
Oh,
Materials?
the material.
Oh, I haven't seen
I heard
that.
that was mid.
I
heard
believe
it was too.
It looked mid, like the whole
Facts.
Yeah, two white men going. Well,
a rich white man
One and
and
a
a
half
poor
white
white
man.
man, right?
Damn.
going for a basic ass white woman.
They hook people up.
I mean,
yeah.
that's kind of how this movie felt.
That's what it's the same movie. It looked like essentially. It's just a lady.
I feel like now that you say it, Mike, I feel like if this was like set in like high school terms, like this is
Yes.
a coming of age story, this movie makes way more sense
Yes.
and it flows way more
Yes.
easier than like a grown ass 30-year-olds doing this.
That's a good
Yes,
point.
that's exactly right. I wish I would have. Yes, I agree 100%. If this was teenagers, I would have still thought it was kind of lame, but
It
I
would
wouldn't
make
have thought it
sense.
was this lame.
It would make sense for teenagers to do that.
yes.
Yeah, but that shit.
Don't they got a teenage movie like this?
I'm sure
There's
they have
plenty of
A
plenty.
dude playing the radio outside our window.
No, say anything?
Is that?
That's some sip shit to you.
Bullshit. You know what? Now that I'm saying no, Spike, you're kind of right.
Yeah, I think so.
You're kind of right.
Y'all didn't think the walkie-talkies were smooth?
Creepy. I figured out where you work, and I had this dude deliver a box to your desk. If a woman was doing that to me, I would be like, never contact me again. You're weird.
It depends on how she looks.
I don't care.
Would
how
y'all-
she looks.
I was gonna ask,
I
go
said,
around the
a lot of
room.
this shit to me depends on how she looks.
Yeah.
That's someone you want to hit, Nick? That's gonna be worse.
It depends on how she looks.
You have a death wish, Nick.
Listen, we all hey,
I
every
ain't
time I
gonna
walk
hold
outside, it's a chance I can't come back, nigga.
Yeah, it depends on how she look. I'm with Nick. And I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even thinking that far down the line as to how crazy she gonna act, especially if
He think how crazy she go back to the bedroom.
Right.
Right. She doing walkie-talkies now. Like, guess what she got?
it's gonna go down.
Dicky Licky's later.
She got all them tortoises with the big blue
hell
booty
no.
on.
Over will have different
Jesus
context.
Facts.
You didn't say
I'll worry about that road when we get there, Mike. Then after that, it's
I'm trying to live, Spike. I'm not fucking with no woman that researched me and figured out where I lived and then had shit sent to my desk. How you know I'm not gonna get in trouble?
I
But that happens, though.
that ain't crazy to me. But the first sign of crazy, I would be out.
That is the first sign of crazy.
What is the
That
first sign
ain't
of
though. That ain't. That's her being like
Attention?
courting you, I guess, or whatever it may be, or that may be her like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Showing, hey, I'm interested.
I'm
and
hanging out with creepies right now.
I'm
I feel like y'all
interested,
have done weird shit like
and
this.
I ain't like being overly aggressive, but I just want you to know I'm interested.
What about their like being like, women like flowers? Most women like flowers. Like someone delivering flowers to like someone's like office or whatever. Like, is
I
that
think-
creepy too?
I think all that shit's weird. So I think all that shit's weird.
So you run into a woman, or a woman runs into a man, and you kind of talk to each other, exchange names and stuff like that. And you're like, oh yeah, such and such works here, and then you just kind of show up to be like, hey, I remember having a conversation with you.
I'm not showing
Wait,
up.
I'm gonna say you went too far with showing.
Yeah, I'll
If
drop
you don't know
off
where she
flowers.
works.
However it
I
goes.
deliver
No,
flowers with a
you
card.
can have a conversation with a young lady. Let's say she tell you her name. You looked her up on LinkedIn, which is not crazy. You see where she worked. It's one of those office buildings in Atlanta. If you send her flowers after y'all have a good conversation, you think that's weird?
But there's mutual interest
And-
shown
yeah,
between
and-
both parties.
and she was
not
flirting back with you.
one-sided. I should have that.
Well, even if she was flirting, that don't mean shit these days either.
That's true.
yes,
Flowers is not that weird. Sending
Okay.
a fucking walkie-talkie.
So flowers after the first interaction is not crazy.
That's the most extreme I can see, like being like
Yeah.
still cool. Outside of that, that's like, all right, you doing way too much, bro.
I just wouldn't do that after a first interaction.
But there's also no rules of how. I mean, there's rules, but there's like no way to go about courting, like
That-
fundamentally for any. Like every woman's different, so it's like
Yeah,
there's
that's
different
fact.
things.
Yeah,
that
it's
go-
just like I'm hearing like the rules of courting or chivalry it sounds like they're changing,
Yeah.
or have changed over time.
There's
Look,
boundaries.
don't take my word for
We've got
anything.
boundaries.
There's boundaries.
Since
now.
Me Too, people you got to be
Before
careful.
that, it was
like,
a free for all. Niggas was doing all types of shit.
It was,
Walkie
though.
talkie.
It was.
Thinking up on Ancestry.com before it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't take my word for shit. This is just my opinion. I might, maybe the entire world disagrees with me. So maybe
I think
nothing's
that-
changed.
Nah,
I don't
think you're
know.
Right. I think you're more
They're
right.
different. Yeah, well, both of y'all said I feel like they're different contexts. The walkie-talkie is weird because I would have looked at it like,
And I think that back in the day, there was a lot of misunderstanding of bad advice that were out there
Yeah.
about how to pick up women or men, about what should be done. I think, I think now we can hear more from women about that ain't cool, So, but we're still seeing weird shit happen now with the dating apps and shit like that. I think there was an incident that happened with some dating app a couple of weeks ago that came out. So I don't know.
If the woman did the walkie-talkie thing after like the third or fourth date, I would think it was cute and funny. But if it was after just the first interaction, I'm not talking to you
But
again.
she didn't look like she got kind of peer pressured into like accepting it and going on the date too. But
Yeah, because this movie feels like it was made by dudes and their imagination of what they think women want. That's how this whole movie felt.
Oh,
well,
like
that's what
like how-
rom-coms do. They sell the story,
The fantasy,
the
fantasy
fantasy about it.
Yeah.
That's
Rom-coms are what a more politically correct porno, basically. Like this situation ain't gonna happen for real. But
I didn't know what you meant till you said that.
But if it did,
This is how it should go.
This is the perfect scenario. This is the perfect scenario here. That's a good comparison.
It
That's
kind of
funny.
is. I feel exactly where you're going.
Yeah. Pause.
Why is that pause worthy? I feel exactly where you're going.
right,
It
bro.
doesn't
In that
Yeah.
context, in that context.
Bro, you stupid.
You
man,
think
for
about
real,
gay
man.
sex way too often. You think about gay sex so much.
It's not even
It's
thinking
crazy.
Did you like them throwing in the fact
Jesus.
the whole they showed that he does have standards, I suppose, or morals by rejecting Vance, and that becoming the friction point of why Eve kind of turned against him. Was she right in calling him out for that bullshit?
Yes.
Even if Vance wasn't involved, just the fact that he was doing it as a job, period.
That was the other part that let me let someone else
go ahead,
talk.
go
I've been
ahead.
talking too much.
No, go.
That was one of the other parts that I didn't like about this. It was like he lied to Eva Mendes. Lying by omission is still lying. And then he tried to fucking gaslight her and play the victim afterwards. Like, you fucking Googled me and found my fucking grandfather. I figured out that you're a date doctor and you never told me, but you're the victim now. Like, I did something wrong. No, what you're doing is fucking weird. And any woman that you're dating is probably going to think you're being weird. You teach men how to, quote unquote, get women. That's weird for a regular ass woman to hear. I don't know why he's like, and you want to come up with an attitude like I did something wrong by Google. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit was goofy as fuck.
Was it wrong for her to publish the piece? When a woman fed up, man.
Hey,
woman, man.
I'm gonna say like going into it, you do feel like watching on the first watch, you do feel a certain type of way. But when you sit with it and you think about it more, it's like, nah, she wasn't wrong. I mean, that was her job. She doing her job. I don't trust. That's why I don't date journalists. You know what I'm saying? you don't know what's going to happen.
That's why I don't date therapists. I would date a journalist. I wouldn't
Journalists
date a
and
therapist.
therapists are kind of the worst. I would say
Absolutely.
worst.
I
ones,
couldn't
but they're
imagine.
definitely gonna
No,
be-
you're right. The worst ones. You can say it. I'll say it.
They gonna
I'll
find
speak for
all
both
kind-
of us. Me and Ken. Therapists, worst ones.
Yeah,
And if
journalists,
you listen, you know who I'm talking to. Damn. Crazy motherfucker.
I'm sure they can't. It's hard for them to cut that off. I'm sure.
Yeah,
They can't.
Yeah.
Remember
They
when I
can't.
asked you, is it hard for cooks to not cook?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Jesus,
hard.
you're right. Yeah, they don't cut it off.
This is what
either.
they do. They
Oh
got-
my
It's
God.
hard
it's
for a
so
woman
annoying.
who read a lot about that shit to turn it off too.
Yeah, but at least they can't put all them big words and shit in there.
Yeah, but they be processing every little thing. Your mama did this. and such
Oh,
and
I
such.
hate that
Yo,
fucking
like, but
shit.
Damn, like,
Yeah.
Shit,
But it's
even-
worse if they're studied on it though. Like
Yeah,
if it's
you're
just
right.
like, oh, you read Cosmopolitan, I can clown you. But if you're like, no, I know this
You
because
technically
I
know,
can
yeah.
tell by how many BPMs your heart's doing. What the fuck are you talking
What's-
about? I just don't like your asparagus.
Yeah, that's true.
What the fuck?
Spike, she wasn't a good journalist though.
She was or wasn't?
Was not.
Which why I don't blame her for trying to get a big break.
Because if she was good, she would have found out all this shit about
Facts.
him.
I think
before
it's
it happened.
more
Well, she got
about.
caught up in the experience too. She ain't know she was getting wooed at the same
Yeah.
time either.
I think her action was more about spite than it was anything else. Because, like Mike said, like if he was as smooth as he thought he was, you can like share that information. It don't have to be withheld. You ain't got to wait till she asks you, "Hey, this is what I do." And you got a good elevator pitch to pitch it where you don't come off and sound weird as somebody who I just give dating advice.
So you think
I'm a
he
life
should have told her?
yeah, he definitely should have told her. Like he that
There was no reason for him to lie.
You should
Exactly.
lead with that.
Yeah.
Like you should be proud of that and be able to put it in a way where it don't come off as creepy.
You're only lying because you know that what you're
'Cause
doing is fucked up.
That's why it sounds creepy now.
Right.
Because you didn't tell me. If you
Right.
were able to tell me, you're a life coach.
Right.
But if you gotta hide it now you're doing something
The
nefarious.
crazy part to me is like you having this food fight, and then that was fucked up what he said about the cleaver to her though.
What did he say? I don't remember.
He said something about a cleaver butcher line when they were arguing back and forth because she said something fucked up to him, and then he turned it. Oh yeah, she made fun of his allergies, and then
Oh,
he said
she's like,
something about,
I know a seafood place we can go to.
yeah. And then he said something about a cleaver and the butcher or whatever, and then she really got mad. But I would think once y'all having a fucking food fight, he threw all that shit on. She was throwing little stuff. He took the whole.
Then at that point, she just walked away. Then she was like, "This nigga about to punch me in the face." I thought those.
But he knew that she was going to write the piece because she told him. She said, "I got it queued up, ready to go."
He probably didn't believe she'd really do it because he thought she liked him,
Yeah,
and she did
bro.
like
That's
him.
why he a simp.
Yeah, he fucked up. He should have stopped that shit ASAP just to try to make amends and stop it. So
Why y'all think Eva Mendes stopped getting movie roles?
I don't think she's a
don't think
great
she can act?
actor.
yeah, you're acting in the movie.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, dude.
What do you mean?
Right, that was a crazy ass question.
Hey,
I was like asking, why did Soulja Boy stop
I was
rapping?
legit trying to find a good answer for
I
it.
wanted
When
to
Mike,
ask
when you said, I was like,
because
really,
that was
honestly,
my assumption. I was like, she's just not good because
She's
she had
not.
movies with Denzel, Will Smith, and just like
she was in movies
Never
with
got
Denzel
booked
and
again.
Will Smith.
Right.
she
was the lead.
Honestly, if you could replace Eva Mendes with like
Anybody.
a plethora of actors,
Anybody, Jennifer
actresses,
Lopez,
yeah, it still hit the movie.
Scarlett
still hit.
Johansson.
The movie
I
still hit
thought
the
I
same.
was giving her a hard time because I showed thought I was like, she's terrible.
She's real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad. Like when she was crying at the beginning, I was like, what is happening right now?
She's just known again.
What is happening?
It's one.
She's
of
just
the-
beautiful.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's like her and Jessica Alba. Like there was an era of women or actresses where it's just like they're gorgeous, but if you just judging them based off of the
Their
quality,
chops.
Yeah.
I mean, Taylor Page on that track right now too. If she don't prove herself in the next couple of movies.
That's not nice. I mean,
he said Taylor.
that's
I gotta
not
look her
nice. I feel like she just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and I don't know that people are really looking at her as like,
she ain't on the level of like Eva Mendes.
yeah,
or
she doesn't seem like a sex symbol, right?
I get you.
Maybe I'm wrong though.
I think she's beautiful. That's what I'm saying.
No, she is.
I just, as far as
she just on Jalen
as
chopping
an
block.
actor- as an actor though, I don't like. There was a time after Zola, I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what you do next. And ever since then, just been like, all right.
I think people are rooting for her as an actor the
Oh,
way
she
they
is.
used to root for Cardi as a rapper when she first started. They feel like she kind of came out of nowhere and she didn't have anybody to back her up.
You're not really
So
good
they're rooting
at it,
for her.
But you
Well,
know.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not like an
Charity
amazing
case.
person, or amazing at this job. But I like that you have a backstory. I
Because you
think
didn't
that's
think
kind
she
of what
was
it
good
is.
at acting in Zola, did you?
She wasn't.
She was just okay. It was like, all right, she was I don't think it was acting.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt
Yeah,
too.
it was just like
Okay.
it felt like it was natural whatever she was doing. So
She's
I was
really
gonna
not
give
a good
her a
actor.
chance moving forward. But ever
Stop.
since then, it's been great.
She's pretty. Be nice.
She's pretty.
Oh, I thought
She's
you were
not a
making
good
that
actor.
Oh, I thought you were like, she's not that good looking. That's
No,
what I
she's
thought
pretty.
you said.
I had to look. I looked her up after because I didn't know she. I haven't seen the movie y'all talking about. First time I
You
seen
probably
it was in Beverly Hills Cop. I was like, who is that?
Oh yeah. The remake, right?
Yeah.
All right, 3 more things I have, and y'all can throw in anything I missed that y'all want to talk about. Was it fucked up what she did with Tom Rita at the end of the movie, when she made it seem like she had moved on with another guy when Will was struggling or Alex Hitch was struggling?
I don't think that was wrong at all. He didn't ask. And he went against his own advice. You showed up and made a judgment call and acted on it. You didn't ask who this dude was.
True, but
and well, I ain't gonna say it like that.
Say it like
Most women would like playing them type of games. All right, they want to see like, all right, nigga, I got a new nigga here. What you gonna do?
Like we don't do that.
Yeah, but still, it still stung. Like.
Yeah, but they do it too.
Yeah, he was hurt, but he wanted that woman, bro. He got hit by a car, jumped on top of the car, and all kind of. Yeah, he jumped on top of the car and shit.
That was crazy.
AK, you already know what that means. It was crazy.
Wait, but they didn't fuck though, did they?
She.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think they ever showed it.
Yeah.
But did they show her
Yeah,
waking up at his house or anything
they
like that?
implied-
Nah,
I
it was
thought.
just when he got sick, he slept overnight.
Yeah, I don't
But-
think they implied that they had
Yeah,
sex.
he got-
Really?
I don't think
The
so.
only
I think that was the implication.
You got sex while you still.
Nah, they. I don't
100%.
think they had sex.
I don't think
I thought they
did
had.
either.
I gotta rewatch it.
Nah.
But I thought they was like you mentioned, Lou, like
I don't
Yeah, I
think
thought
they
they
did.
implied
I don't think.
insinuated that they.
And I don't think Albert's character slept with Allegra Cole.
Well, I get
I
that.
can believe
Yeah,
that.
that
I was
makes
just-
He slept with her on the wedding night.
Jesus
Right.
Christ, dog.
Of course he didn't.
Oh my God.
She had to see if she could actually go through it. Fuck it. I guess we here.
Shit, I was more impressed the fact that they found someone just as fine as Eva Mendes to be her sister.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
I don't even know who that was, but I was like, Jesus, where you
Never to
find
be
these
seen
people?
again.
There are two main scenes that I guess are out there. One is the kissing scene, the 90-10.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
He said my mouth was open. So that's a big scene from the movie. And the other is the dance scene.
At the end?
no, in
Well, there's the end, but there's the one when he was teaching them how to dance. And he said, you just stay here with the two-step.
That was not funny.
White
guys.
people always think them dancing is funny. Like a lot of white movies, like they throw that in. Like white people dancing is
It's
not
dancing
funny.
and
It's
musical
not
and random
funny.
musical numbers. Those
Yeah,
are the
they
main
do
Just
that
things.
singing
You
some
think that
random
shit was
shit.
fun?
Nah.
And that was a
That
funny
was
scene.
a funny
back in the
scene
day.
back like when it came out.
Yeah,
That was one of the
man.
best scenes that come out. I remember
That's a
Oprah
shame.
highlighted
The
that.
typewriter?
That's a
You didn't think the
shame.
typewriter part when he was doing
No.
Come on, Mike.
Kevin James be doing that on his show too. That the sitcom that he was in. He
Yeah.
do shit like that.
That's an iconic scene, though.
I'm sure it is. I
Yeah.
just didn't find it funny.
Yeah,
I was just
I
like,
get
it was over the top. It was like way too far. If that scene was maybe cut in half, I might have found it a little bit funny, but it just went on and on. And he doesn't even seem like, given his character, he doesn't even seem like the type that would do that. Like
Yeah, I
he
don't-
seemed like too shy to even be dancing like that.
When he was saying he had to learn how to dance somehow. Like you can't just say no to dancing when you like trying to court a woman.
No, I know, but I thought this whole scene happened when he first brought up the whole dancing, and he just immediately like, "Oh, I know how to dance."
Yeah,
I'm
he
dancing."
thought he knew how to dance. He thought he was a good dancer, and he was just awful doing all these weird moves.
Yeah, it didn't fit his character. But I mean, I'm overthinking it. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's just like Lou said. Like a lot of white people like to see black people try to teach white people how to dance.
Yes,
that's
all it is.
That's it. They made plenty of movies based on Say the Last Dance is one of them.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's my jam.
yeah. I did. I still think it's a funny scene. It's not as funny as it was back in
Nah,
2005.
it's not.
But yeah, the last part when he was doing the typewriter held up way more than the other stuff. The other stuff wasn't as funny, but still, it is still a classic scene from the movie. I forgot all about the dancing at the end when they were doing a little at
was
the
good.
wedding.
I was impressed that she was doing all that in high heels, though.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, wow,
Hey,
that's
shit. That's what I'm trying to
impressive.
tell you. That's why he was on top of that car, kid. She did a lot of things in high heels. He was like, I ain't letting this go. we get hitched.
You think that's how he found out? About-
Nah, bro, really? Come on, Nick. Damn.
Hey, listen. People in here, I gotta make sure.
We getting hitched was crazy.
That's lame as hell, man.
I still try to figure out what Albert, and Sarah was doing when they were doing their head together and they were doing this.
Bro,
shit.
white people be doing all types
They
of shit
do.
when they
That
having fun, bro. You'll see
That
like, bro, what
part.
the fuck are y'all
Two
doing?
weird ass white people. Good
Yes.
luck.
But, but that's their expression of joy. I guess.
Nick ain't lying. I've been to plenty of white weddings, and they do be dancing like that. But I think it's cute when you're just like two nerds.
Yeah,
you
like,
dancing
we
for
don't
your
give a
partner.
fuck.
Yeah, I think that's dope.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
think that's
but I was
dope.
wondering when he walked up on the car with his girl making out with that dude. You think that's how he found out about Jada and?
Nah, he seen the tape of that. She probably sent them the video. He was like,
Damn.
hold up,
Damn.
bro. He heard it when he walked in.
I said, what is that?
Heard that in a minute.
Hey, nah,
Why does it smell like a brand new funk up in this bitch?
Oh
What's
my
crazy?
God. See, that's just as bad as it.
Nah, Jada cold blooded, bro. She was probably they was in this other side of the bed. He just woke up to the bed was just shaking like, what's up?
Yo, that's fucked up. fucked up. Damn. That was an earthquake. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Jada, August. What? I'm appalled.
Oh my god.
I'm flabbergasted. Poor Will.
Will got done dirty.
He
boy.
sure did, but he had,
He got his.
he got his little. He got.
They
His
keep
get
on
back.
saying Margot Robbie. Like that's
I
the
heard
reason.
that too.
And I'm like, those are just rumors. We ain't got no confirmation.
Nah, he was nah.
Wasn't no red table talk about that.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe.
You believe it?
Yeah, I
That's the one I was waiting on Margot Robbie to come up there. Like,
She not coming up there.
They gonna beat that white woman
Jada
up.
Pinkett.
They gonna beat
And
that white
Willow.
woman up there, bro.
They gonna beat her ass. She looks like she cannot fight.
And I was gonna say they gonna just say Jada's mama. Jada's mama like she got
Oh
yeah,
hands.
She
yeah.
could definitely got
She
hands.
got
beat her up.
hands.
She done beat Will's ass a couple times. That's why he didn't complain when August was fucking. Because Mama was probably in the room too.
Mama was like, shit, he doing a better job than you, nigga.
Right. Mama was probably playing with his balls like
Willow wasn't interested. You know, did y'all see her post?
Somebody shared it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
What'd she do?
She got
Oh no.
well, she posted with a tear in her eye, and she was like, "Who ate all the pussy?"
What? What?
Bro, Lou be watching. I don't know where you get.
Y'all
that.
didn't see this?
No, don't act surprised. Like he be acting like it's supposed to be on ABC News.
So
Like Rachel Maddow. Tell everybody
said-
about it.
So she said she made the post in front of it in captions. It was like, "Who ate all the pussy?" And then she got mad because it blew up and people were talking about it. And she's crying like, "It was just a joke, you
He
guys."
put it in the chat.
Oh, he did? I haven't been in the chat. I haven't been in the
It
chat.
was like,
I'm
"It's
sorry.
just a joke, you guys. This, that, the third. I can't believe y'all took this serious." Or
But
it
what's
got
the
this
joke
big."
mean? That's her fault.
Yeah, it is.
You threw something out there like that, knowing you
It's
get
the internet.
attention.
It's the
Facts.
Anu Smith.
Facts.
Right.
But yeah, she was just, they had a tear like rolling down her face, and then it was in front of
Who
her face.
ate all the pussy? I don't understand what she expected from that post.
Right. And you, Willow Smith.
And you're Willow Smith. Of course, people are gonna be like, "What the hell's going on here?" I mean, if she likes to eat pussy, that's fine with me. I don't care either way. I just think it's a weird post.
It's a weird post, exactly.
All right. Well, anybody got anything else about this movie?
The only thing I'm thinking about is like, where does it rank rom-com wise? Like top? Is it top? It could be top 5. Because it's really Do they really talk about race at all? They don't really talk about that at all. So it's like that's what I'm saying. It's one of those.
Yeah.
It's,
I like
it's
that
one of those
about it,
rare
though. I do
movies
like
that is
that.
very diverse.
Yep.
But they don't talk about it. It's just like we live in the city. We do this. We do
Agreed.
that. So that's why I'm like it goes higher because of
Said
that.
top 5, nigga.
I think it may be top 5, but I can't name 5 better rom coms than Hitch. That I'm like that are enjoyable. I know, of course, you have your critiques on the time it was made and all that other shit. But as far as like an enjoyable rewatchable, or even a good rewatch when it came out versus what rewatching it, there's not 5 better than
What do you have as a top one?
Love Actually.
I was gonna say Sleepless in Seattle.
I got Love.
I've never seen
I got Love.
Met Sally.
I don't give a fuck about Harry.
I got Love Jones.
Love Jones. That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
Love Jones and Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar is good, but it's not top 5.
Men's Society.
I think
It is kind of a love story.
It is a love story.
Friday may be one of the best.
Friday is a
rom-coms.
love
Friday
story
is
as well.
It's one of the most
Yeah,
underrated
Friday's a good
rom coms ever.
Yep.
Damn, that is a good one.
That's a really good one, actually.
I think you can make top 10. 5 is like
Y'all should do that once Rod comes back. Well, he's gonna be gone, but
I mean, that's a part of the series. That's a part of the series, the all-time series.
Top rom-coms?
Where we take different genres and we do like the top 5.
when y'all do rom-com, just let me know not to come.
and that's gonna probably be my issue. I've seen my fair share of them, but not to rank them. I don't know.
I've only seen like a few, so my opinion would be.
I know
worthless.
which ones are popular, but like they don't really resonate with
And
me.
that's the other issue. Like you, like
Like people talk about Harry and Sally because of those most of those scenes. I'm like, I
It
can't
go back to that comparison that you said. Like most women don't like porn, most men don't like rom-com. It's because of the fantasy aspect of it. Like it's what a man would want to see in porn, and the rom-com is what a woman would want to see.
I hear that women are pushing back on that narrative though.
That they don't like porn.
That they don't like
Oh.
porn.
yeah, because
I don't know if it's true or not. I've never asked, but
it's not true.
I didn't. Yeah, I told you I dated a woman that was addicted to porn.
I've
she
dated
would-
you that. Yeah,
She would watch porn like it was fucking Nickelodeon. Swear to God,
Nah,
I would go over there. She'd just be playing, and I'm like, "Why? Come on, man!"
No way.
I swear to God, Spike.
That's an interesting person to be around.
Facts.
Yeah.
I swear.
Because
to
there
God.
are sometimes you're like, bro, I'm not trying to watch this. She's like, nah, I got it all. Like, it's,
just
But it
got
wasn't
playing
even
in
like
the
I'm trying to
background.
get like some shit going. It's just like, oh, I got it playing, and I'm like, why though?
That's crazy.
I don't understand. Why are we watching
Gets
this?
the shit going. that's what it's like when Mike walk in the room. We're like, hey, when they say that, I'm like, hey, what's up? What we
The
doing?
first few times I was like, oh, we about to, that's what we do? Okay. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like,
got porn playing.
what are we doing?
we doing?
I guess we ain't doing shit.
Hey, just watching it like a sitcom.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
She'd have it playing like it's Martin,
That's fucking insane.
and I'm just like, all right, this is odd.
You start judging her.
I was judging her. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with
Because it
you?
is only a certain amount of time where it's like, all right, bro, it's all day, every day.
Right,
Like,
all the
like,
time you're watching porn.
Like, are you watching this?
Like, what are you learning? Because
And
you're doing
that
shit
was
to
my
me.
thing. I was like, "Are you trying to be a porn star?" And no. Well, then why are we watching
asked her
this?
that?
Yes,
Yeah, you got
because
to
she was
start-
always
yeah,
watching
you
it. She's
always
just
watch
like, "Oh, I
something.
like it."
You got to start asking questions at that point.
That's crazy.
This was high school too.
It ain't like it's the Discovery Channel, kid, where you can just leave
Right.
like, all right, okay, she like animals.
Oh man.
Coming to America would be a rom-com too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Damn, that may be number one for me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Damn, that is good.
All right, man. Well, we'll leave it there, man. We'll catch you guys. Let us know what you guys think. Is this a top 10, top 5 rom-com of all time? Let us know what you guys think. We'll catch you guys next time. We out. Peace.
Peace.